Hey, good Friday morning. Thanks so much for joining us this midday. Here's a look at what we have coming up. Snakes are taking over in Austin neighborhood, but don't throw a hissy fit because these slithery serpents might actually be beneficial for your home. And a Memorial Day cookout without beef, that's rare for Texans, but it could keep you and your family safe. Plus, this will stink if you're trying to get some fun in the sun this weekend. The Texas beach where there's a high level of fecal bacteria. Yeah, but before we get to all of that, I know a lot of you guys want to know about the weather. I know, of course, a lot of folks have a 3-day weekend. They're going to want to get outside and enjoy that sunshine. It's going to be hot out there, huh?
Yeah, and this may be the last thing that they see before they head home from the office for the weekend. So let's talk about what we're experiencing outside right now. A mix of...
Hey, Jason, thank you so much. Parents, encourage your teens to take their time and pay attention when on the roads this Memorial Day weekend. This time of year is known to be the deadliest time on our roadways. AAA expects 3 million Texans to travel by car this weekend, and stats show teens are actually more likely to be involved in a crash during these next 100 deadly days. 16-year-olds are 3 times more likely to crash than other groups. This means 16s ages 16 to 19 die every day from motor vehicle injuries. Distracted driving is a big factor in those wrecks. More than half of drivers, 52% to be exact, get distracted by the texts and social media. And you may want to think twice about heading to Galveston this weekend. There is a lot of fecal bacteria in the area. There are reports of high levels of fecal bacteria at some Galveston beaches. That's the cluster of little red dots you see right there on your screen. Authorities will shut down beaches if the bacteria levels are deemed unsafe. This really bites. If you're going tubing this weekend, a man thought he caught a piranha while fishing in the Medina River in Bandera. Turned out to be a pacu, which is a different type of fish that has human-like teeth. They're native to South America. They're showing up in Texas rivers because people buy them as pets and then dump them when they start to get too big. And they might look like they'll bite you, but they're typically not aggressive to humans. Keyword though, typically. And if that pacu didn't scare you, then this might get you rattled up. Families in one Southeast Austin neighborhood are dealing with a snake problem. Experts say warm weather, development, and rain are causing an increase of snake sightings. To keep them away, clear out any clutter left outside, close up any holes in your home, and keep your shrubs trimmed. Several people who live near the McKinney Falls area say they see as many as half a dozen snakes every day. Snakes can, though, be beneficial. They eat rodents, so experts say they don't recommend killing them. Instead, you should call an exterminator and let them release it back into the wild safely. If the snakes have you stressed, you may need a nice cold beer to relax. And pretty soon, for the first time, you'll be able to grab a beer to go from Texas breweries. Right now, Texas breweries cannot sell packaged beers to their customers. KVU's Jay Wallace explains how that could soon change. That was our Jay Wallace reporting. Texas is the only state in the country that does not have this law in place. If passed, the bill would also make it easier to get licenses and permits for businesses to sell alcohol. You can read more about it on our website, kvu.com. We'll be right back.